Alright, everybody. See here. Let me get the stream set up. Let's see here. Just getting stream pulled up like usual. Might actually have to close YouTube and reopen it. Alright. Here we go. And I got chat pulled up now. Alright, we're good. Let me put my phone back some. Alright, but anyways. Let's see here 1 second. Alright, let me get stream pulled up here. If y'all hear this, it's an ad, so let me try and get this on mute. Alright, sorry about that. Took a while to get things settled here, but let me get my HUD pulled back up here. Anyways, we're here in Iowa. Let me actually turn this off. I forgot to. But we're here in Iowa, and we're going to be building a farm here on Umrv. This is Umrv Build Your Own Farm Edition. Thought I'd do this so I could build my own beef farm, because I'm going to be honest, the in-game farms, I don't really like them that much besides the big time operation dairy farm, but that's dairy. I want to do beef, so yeah, we're gonna be building our own farm here, so let's get into it. First things first, I forgot I had to buy the land, so let me get the land bought first. Where are we at? Here we are. How many fields it come with? Just comes with 10. We'll buy all these fields in this area. We'll buy all that later. Probably buy those too, but we'll buy all that later. We gotta get the actual farm built. So I think I'm gonna put the house over here. This is the house I'm gonna use. I'm gonna put it like right here. And then sheds. I'm pretty sure I have the garage that goes with it in sheds. I think it's in. Yep, right here. There's multiple garage sheds, but I use this one. Put it like that, kind of at an angle with the house. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now I gotta finish making this little path here. See if we can find this. This is gravel. Yep. Alright, it's about that wide. Yep. And then let me change shape here. And let's kind of curve into the garage. Alright, that should be about fine. Then we need just a small little sidewalk here. Probably do something like this. And then we'll fill this in with grass and all. But right now I'm just focusing on building the actual farm. I'll do grass and paint it and do all the textures and maybe add some trees and stuff. I'll do all that later. Looks fine right now. Got a little path to the garage. And I'll probably come through here and fix that. Make it a little bit nicer. Than over here is the actual place where we're putting the farm. Might put my silos down first. I don't know about y'all, but just putting my silos down first kind of helps me, Cause like I put all my silos and grain bins down, and then I build around the grain. Okay, that's way too big. I build around the grain bins. I don't know. Just putting the silos and grain bins first just helps a lot. Just gotta find which one I'm gonna use. Thought I had a mod in where there was like 3 of them in a line, and it had like an auger that goes to them all. Okay, I've got one with 2 here. Can I change the color? No. It's 50,000 bushel. It's pretty good size. Not gonna lie. Let me actually turn my volume up. I forgot to turn my volume up too, so it was quiet there. Sorry. We'll put like 2 of them. Thankfully, it didn't go into the field. Sometimes it gets too close, it goes into the field. Yeah. Thankfully, it didn't go into the field that time and ruin it, and then have to go through and plow it all. And then shed-wise, we're gonna put down like. It's a little big. Might have to lift this up some. Where's the no, level, not slope. I'll have to go through here and paint this with grass. Reason I'm gonna go through here and paint it is so I can see like where I guess you could say the dent's at, cause just look right now I'm just looking at a bunch of grass. It's kind of hard to tell where it's exactly at. So I'm gonna go through and paint this, that way I can kind of see the slope a little better. And then what's up, Optic? Alright, let me actually run over here. Let me turn on 2 times running. 14x is too much. Let me turn on 2. Just get an idea what it kind of looks like. Alright, so it kind of starts out kind of flat, and then it's kind of like a slope, but I don't want it sloped. I want it about level with this, but also level with this. So I'm gonna put my skills to the test here and see what I can get going here. If it messes up, hopefully I realize sometime. But let me get my little height set. Seems to be doing fine so far. Now let me just take a look at it. Alright, it looked a little big from the thing, but seemed to be doing alright. I can always smooth it out and stuff once we start making some good progress. Again, let me get the height set, so just tap it and go across here and level it. In order for the leveling thing to work, for those of y'all who don't know, you just kind of have to find the height you want, then click on it, and then go over the height you want to set it to. Whoa, 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 whoa. I messed up here. Must have clicked on a different height. Alright, it looks like again, like I was saying, I can always go through here and smooth it out some, which I probably will do. Then kind of soften it out here. Take a look at it. Alright, there is a couple spots here and there, like here I need to fill in a little bit more, but other than that, we've basically flattened it out. Probably won't do this. It's not much of a big deal. Doesn't look too bad from the road. You can definitely tell it's there, but once we put grass over it, it's probably going to be a lot harder to notice and everything. So let me just get this spot filled in here. Here's leveling. That's about where I want it. Yeah, that's about it. I was just gonna put some grass over it. And that's it. How you get her done right there. How you get her done. Then I kind of messed this up. Let me take a look at it. Alright, it's kind of 50-50. It is bad, but it's also not too bad. Can I buy this? Alright, I have to buy this field, or this property over here in order to do this. Which I'll end up buying that field anyways. So we're looking pretty good farm-wise. Just gotta find a shed I'm gonna put down, which shed I like and all. And then I'll fix that, probably put grass there. It's also kind of big. What about this one? This is pretty good size. And it's not too terribly big. Probably gonna put this one down. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty good size. That's about the size I need right there. I think we got our little farm built here. And I know I said beef, but I'm gonna have to get some more property built before I can do beef. So let me come over here and fix this. And then we can get into maybe harvesting and all that once I get the actual farm built. Just kind of going in through here, adding detail and all. And then maybe I'll put some trees down. Maybe some small little pines. I think I'll put some small little pine trees down. Alright. I don't really care about fixing that up too much. And I'm not buying that land, so... Well, I am gonna buy it to harvest it and stuff, raise grain on and all. But for now, I don't care if I own it or not. So I'm not gonna waste the money just to, you know, decorate and put grass there. And then maybe in like Halloween or Christmas time, I'll come through here and maybe change the design of this farm and put some little Christmas trees up or something. But for now, this is what we're looking at. And let's see here, where's trees? Okay, I could have swore I had like pine trees in here. Would it be in plants? No, I could have swore I had like skinny pine trees. Oh, alright, well, it's too many trees. That's weird. Anyways, let me fix this over here at the grain bins. And I'll fix this. Just cover it up. Let me get the back side done, because this is closest to the field. So this is the where I don't need to mess up on. So let me go and get this out of the way. Alright, there we go. And then I'm probably going to go in the house and the garage and make sure no grass or anything got in there while I was painting. If it did, I'm probably going to have to fix it. But as of right now, I'm kind of building the farm and settling in and everything, so I don't really care that much. Go through here, fill that little spot in. Go through there. Alright. Now, I just thought of this. How are we supposed to get grain in here? This might be a problem. Let me take a look. Let me get in flight mode. Would I put my auger in here? I guess I'd put my auger in here. I mean, that looks like the only logical way to get grain in here. Yeah, you'd put it through here, go through this little auger contraption thing, and then go in here. And then I guess you could probably cut this off or something. And then put it in here. And then it would go in this one once that one gets full. I don't know. We never had grain bins like that. We just had a small little shed that we put corn in and all. We never really got any silos or grain bins or anything. So if anyone has a farm in real life and they have a bin and they have grain bins that look like that, tell me not only realistically how it would work, but also how that mod works in Farm Sim. Let me run over here. Alright, this shed has concrete padding in it, so we don't need to really worry about anything getting in there. Grain bins, we really don't need a path going to them, honestly. And then I'm probably going to buy this property next. And I'll show you why. Let me put a little thing here. Get me a little truck bought for some transportation. Alright, I'm not really in the mood for buying a bunch of equipment and customizing it. I just need to get a truck bought. Trailer hitch plus gooseneck. Alright, all hitches works. Decals. Front doors. I don't feel like having that on there. This is honestly good enough. Can I put duals? Alright, here's duals, alright. And then the main color, I want it to be kind of, not that black, but I guess we'll go white. Not enough money? Did I already buy it? No. Don't tell me I spent all that money just on building the farm. That's kind of stupid if I did. Alright, I guess I did. Let me just add in like $1 million. There's $1 million. Had everything customized the way I wanted it to. That's kind of sad. I gotta go in there and redo it all. Alright, so toolbox, yes. I had it like that. And then I had all hitches. 93,000 is kind of steep, but realistically, yeah, that's about the price. It'd be anywhere between 60 to 90,000 is probably the price of this thing. But I mean, it's a nice 6-7 liter Power Stroke Platinum Edition Super Duty. It's the type of truck. This is probably my dream truck in real life. And I'll probably have to buy that property in order to fix this stupid mistake I made right here. And we own that field. Not sure if anything's in that field or not. Have to check that out. But yeah, this is a very nice truck. I'd love to have something like this in real life. Alright. Take a look here. The map says that there's grass here. Alright, there is grass. And then over here there's more grass. I was just wondering because I want to, like I said, I want to do beef farming, so I'm probably going to pasture this in. And I bought it. And it comes with that too, so. Let me shut this bad girl off. Also, let me mess with settings. Make sure this is set to 1. Days set to 2. And then automatic engine start off. Might as well save that settings. And figuring out how we're gonna do this. Alright, I guess we put gate here. Try and find one that matches his size. Alright. It's a little bit slanted, but you can't really notice. Plus, I don't think anyone really cares, honestly. Fence-wise, I'm going to be using these posts. Collides with another item. So the thing about this mod is you can't have the fence connected to the gate, unfortunately. So you have to put it about that much apart. Heck, I think I can get just a tad bit closer. Alright, so it's got a boundary on it. And you can put it behind it. Alright, gosh, this thing is, you can kind of put it behind it. Well, I swear this game just hates me. Alright. And then put it like this. Guess we can go like this too. It's not the best looking, but at least we got a fence going here, you know what I'm saying? And then I might put a second gate right there. I would go back there, but there's definitely some terrain issues right there, so we're not gonna be putting it there. So yeah, these fences are looking a little weird, but try my best here. I'm just going with the terrain and the fence, or not the fence line, the tree line here. Now I just gotta go back and do the whole other side of the gate here. Like I said, FS22 hates y'all, and it hates me, so we can't do that. We'll put it like maybe right here. Now we just go up, connect it, and here's our little fence. Or not our fence, here's our little pasture. Run back here. I really wish we could extend the pasture, but I could fix that, but I don't feel like it, so yeah. Here's our little pasture. And if you're wondering why I'm not just placing like a cow barn or something, is because I have a mod called Expandable Pastures, so I can make my own pasture without having to buy like a whole $200,000 cow barn or something like that. So instead of buying something like this, which this is 25, but you get what I mean. instead of buying something like this, you can just buy this. And then if you're wondering how you expand it, you go to pasture extensions and you just do this and you just expand it. Alright. And then if you have multiple pastures, you just click OK and assign it to that pasture. So this would be pasture 1 because it's the only pasture I got. So I would assign it to pasture 1. But if you had like 5 or 6 and you were a kind of a big operation beef farm, you would pick which one to assign it to. So very cool, nice mod. I'm not gonna expand it to the whole entire pasture. I'm just doing a little area here. Can I get one bigger? Alright, here's a big one. Should have been using this from the start. Like I said, I'm not going all over the place with this. And it costs $0. So if you have no money or you're in debt, don't worry, you can still place this down. But the actual pasture itself does cost, let's see here, $500. So it is pretty cheap. Also, I've got this one, expandable pastures, but I don't like this because of this right here, like the water and the feed and all that. I want like a rack, because this is what we use to feed our livestock in real life. We have a rack, and then instead of having like a hay rack and we put the round bale in there, instead of having a water, like a little water thing, we just have a big plastic kind of, it's not a barrel, but it's kind of more of a, don't know how to explain it. Like it is a barrel, but it's not like a type of, it's like a plastic barrel, and it doesn't have a lid on it, and it's very short, probably about 2 or 3 feet tall. So we use that in real life for the horses and goats and livestock in general. So yeah, the farm is pretty much all built. We just gotta buy equipment and everything. Probably check out my fields. Let's see here, let me go back up to the map. This is a oat field. This is also an oat field, and this is also, alright, so all 3 fields are gonna be oats. And then let me turn here. Then I forgot, I should probably put a small little path right there as well. Like I said, I need to go on the house and all that and check it out. Alright, it seems pretty good. The garage is the one I'm worried about because it's not as tall as the house. It's also on a little patio, so don't gotta worry about that too much either. I swore I shut this thing off, but whatever. And then, like I said, we got oats to harvest. Let me go ahead and buy this. And also buy this. How much land? Or not land, how much money we got? 471,000, and in the future I'll probably buy maybe 8 and 9. And yeah, I'll probably buy 8, 9, 16. I'll probably expand into these smaller fields and probably down here as well. The reason I'm not buying these fields is because instead of just having like infinite money and running like S780s or something, I kind of want to go small, and then once we get money from harvesting fields, we buy land and expand and all. So yeah, we're gonna start off as a small beef farm, see how much money we can get off raising beef, sorry. And then I'll don't worry about that. I'll fix that later. But we gotta get a combine bought and a tractor and grain carts or something. So combines, I have one in mind. I think I'm going to go with like this or maybe a Titan series. Obviously, we don't want nothing like this. Maybe this or this. That's a bit too big. This is way too small. Way too big. Way too small. This is actually the combine we have in real life, except ours is a 760. This would be pretty good size, but I don't really feel like running it. Let's see. This is 353 bushel. This is 190 bushel. Alright, so it's got 10 more bushel than our holds. I think I'm gonna go with the 1460. I've always kind of heard good things about the 1460. I don't care what we get axle wise. Wheel setup, I would like probably the R32. Let's get factory extension with flaps. And then I don't care about any other customizations. Looks fine. I'm more of a deer guy, so that's why I don't really care. 70,000 is a ridiculous price, though. I'll tell you that, especially in today's market. This is not selling for no 13,000 or 70,000. And then headers. It has its own header, thankfully. The mod came with its own header. We'll get maybe, I think 24 foot's fine. Oh, here. Yeah, I'm gonna buy these instead. Bat Reel's just a bit too old, so. Well, they don't have a 24. They've got 22.5. That should be good enough. And I'm pretty sure this has simple IC as well. It does. I've seen people with simple IC. You can, you know, open the windows and all that. But I don't think I have simple IC. Well, I do, but it's not like the simple IC that lets you open everything up. Gosh, it's a little rough riding. What y'all think? Let me unfold it. Wait. Alright. Trying to hook up the PTO and all that. Alright, because I have manual attached on. Let's take a look here. Alright, I've got that on. Alright. So apparently we don't need a PTO anymore. That's definitely something. I mean, I thought the PTO run the whole thing, but apparently not. But yeah, this thing, the cab is just, we are just absolutely bouncing in here. This is some rough riding crap right here. Should have went with the deer. Only reason I didn't go with like a Titan series is because I use that mod too much. I need to try something else. Let's get the small field done here. And then we'll go get the other fields done. I'll probably just get this small field and maybe a little bit of that field behind us done. This is just a short little Sunday evening stream here. Just giving y'all something to watch and all. So yeah, we're going a nice and steady 4 mile an hour. I'd like if we was going a lot faster, but this is a very old combine. They didn't have as strong motors as they got in them today. So about 4 or 5 mile an hour was considered a good cutting speed back in the 70s, 80s, and before that and all that. Trying to clear my throat here. Should we do a headland? Why not? We're not really filling up that fast, so we'll go ahead and get a headland done here. 31%, so we should, yeah. We'll be able to get a whole headland done here. And then I'll probably buy a baler and bale this up for the cows. It'd be nice if I could bale this for the profit, but like I said, I plan on doing beef, and I'm gonna need some hay bales for them. So, yeah, this is all going to the cows. Also, I need to get like a hay shed or something bought or built. Forgot to add that when we was building the actual farm. Yeah, I might get this headland done and head back up yonder to the farm and go put a cow barn, or not a cow barn, put a hay shed down for the cows, put the hay in. Because if you know me, I love role-playing and being realistic and all that. Realistically, you need a shed or some type of cover or barn to put your hay in, because just letting it sit there and get subjected, or not subjected to the elements, my bad, I can just not talk today. Today I was supposed to be just sitting on a couch or sitting in bed just watching TV, but decided to hop on a stream with y'all, but yeah, just having some Sunday evening fun here. But yeah, having your hay subjected to the elements is not good at all. And let me go and get this thing set up here for the second row. Alright, it's not gonna take me long. Just running across the road. Really, the only place we have space to put that little hay shed is right here, which I think is where I'm gonna put it. I was gonna put like a path through here, but I mean, I really need to get a hay shed. Or I could put it right here, but there's not much space. Didn't really think about that, dang. Just need a little hay shed, nothing too big. Also, I need to put like a small little shed. I'll probably put this shed out in the pasture, and the reason I'm putting this shed out in the pasture is because, like I said, I like being realistic. Realistically, you'd probably need a shed or a place for your cows to go under if it's raining or a hurricane, snowing, something like that. So this is a large open shed for storing implements, but I'm not going to be storing no implements in it. I'm going to be putting some hay in here. Which way I want to put it? Can I change the color or anything like that? Nah. Alright, so here's my little shed here for storing hay and all that. It'd be nice if it had like a wall back here so the hay could hit the wall, but there's no wall, so we're gonna have to try our best not to do anything stupid here. But we gotta get back to oat harvesting. Gotta get this field harvested so I can bale it up for the cows. Right now I can't bale it because the crop's still out in the field. Also, I probably should have taken a look at crop prices before I just go selling and harvesting everything. Might need to put them in that grain bin. But first I gotta figure out how the heck I even put crop in that grain bin. Realistic, like I think I know how you would. Like in real life, I just don't know if the mod will let you do how you're supposed to do it in real life, if you know what I'm saying. We'll figure it out. One way or another, I will. %70 full, we're getting full here. Let me go on and stick the auger out just so I'm ready. Realistically, you probably wouldn't stick the auger out till you're probably right at getting full, but I'll go ahead and stick it out. Then we gotta figure out what tractor and what I'm gonna be pulling with those grain carts, and what grain carts I'm gonna have and all that. Gotta figure all that out. I'll probably put my grain carts in that little implement shed because I'm gonna buy grain carts with a, like the grain carts you can put 2, 3 of them. I mean, it's like a grain train, you know what I'm saying? You can keep on attaching them to the back of each grain cart and keep on making longer grain trains and all that. I'm buying those grain carts. I'm not buying like a grain trailer that's pulled with a semi. I'm buying grain carts, little wagons, grain wagons is what they're called. So I hate backing them things up. It looks like our next row we're going to be facing, my auger is going to be pointed over this way. So that's nice. I don't have to back up or do anything. Yeah, I'm 93%, so I'm pretty much just about full. Let me turn around here and get back to going. But yeah, this is a pretty nice mod. This is a pretty nice combine. I'd love to have something like this in real life. I mean, I'm a Deere guy, but I mean, I'm more of a John Deere and International and Ford guy. Like I like John Deere tractors. I like Ford tractors. I like International. Not a big Case guy. I'm not too big on Case. Now, I like International. I just don't really like Case that much. Like an International 1206 or 1066, gosh, them things look nice, but Cases, I'm not a big Case dude. And I know you're probably saying, well, they're pretty much the same thing. Well, they're the same thing now, but back in the day, they're, you know, two separate companies, International and Case. I'm more of an old school International guy and not much of a new school Case guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, Case definitely has some nice ones, but International just in general is a lot better. And I'll probably get a Ford 2000 because we have a 2000 on our farm in real life. And here's a little Cub Cadet. Maybe we'll do some mowing in the stream before I go off here. Here's a 4040. Open station. So this is the open station version. We want the open station or the cab? I think we want the cab. Yeah, the cab version. Yeah, we'll get the cab version. Real crap, we want duals on it? I don't know. I think we'll get maybe like a 7810 or 7800 and put duals on that. Make it a 4440 power shift. We'll just buy Kill Bros. 390 is a bit too big. 350 is decent. I think we'll go probably with the 350. Get 2 of them. I got the 350 because it has an extended flap on it. It means you can haul more grain in it. And let's see here. Yes, the 4440 does have a 3-point, so we can do other things with it besides just doing this. Let me get super strength on. I'm going to pull this. I am not even going to attempt to back this thing up to hook these 2 trailers together. Let me see here. Why? There's a hitch here. There we go. Can hook it up now. Alright. Got us a pretty good size little grain train going here. And I'm gonna put it in that shed because I'm not backing this thing up. Got a good amount of stuff done. Good amount of work done. And let's see. The auger is just slightly taller than the 350 grain trailer. And hold up, let me try and it unloads pretty quickly. How fast are we filling up? Not fast. Go ahead and shut it off here. And gosh, keep on getting in the wrong thing. There we go. So if we would have got the 390 with the even more extended flaps on it, we probably would have been right at the auger, and it, if not, probably taller. So the 350 is our best option, and the 300, I think it's just slightly too small. So 350 is really the best size for us. And I missed that, it looks like. No, got it. Alright. And then honestly, I'm probably gonna finish this row and probably get off of this stream here. Maybe not. Probably will get off after this row. And then the next stream will be, I'd say next stream probably be on a Friday night. I'll try and maybe get one video uploaded this week, maybe two. I don't know. I'm gonna be at the fair Thursday night with my buddy. We're gonna be looking at like the cows down there. I don't know if we're gonna ride anything. All the rides at our fair are just kind of stupid. I don't live in a very rich county. I mean, not saying our town's poor, but I'm not saying it's rich either. I just live in a small town in Lexington, North Carolina. So yeah, our fair is not that big, and the rides are not that expensive and everything and top quality and all. But this is how much we got done. I'd say probably got about halfway done with the field, besides where it kind of sticks out there. But thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.